My name is Mark WEZYK, and it is time for me to tell my story. I was born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Being the oldest, I learned how to take care of myself and others at a very early age. When it came to school, I did okay, but if I would have applied myself, I would have done better. Loved any kind of sports. In high school, I majored in football, baseball, and wrestling. Right after graduating on June 6th, I left for basic training for the Air Force. I became a dorm leader while at basic training. After graduating basic, I went to tech school to learn how to become a parachute and fabrication specialist. While there, I became a green rope, then a yellow rope, and finally red rope. What the ropes mean are: green, you're a section leader; yellow, you're a platoon leader; and red, you're a squadron leader. After graduating, I went to Pope Air Force Base in North Carolina. I started out with the 3 MAPS unit. After staying with the MAPS unit for 3 years, I transferred to the main shop. I excelled in 2 areas in that shop: parachute and sew department. While there, I became a master rigger by completing the MT-1X parachute training at Fort Lee, Virginia. Then the Gulf War kicked off. I spent 6 months in the sandbox and 12 months at Rhein-Main Air Force Base in Germany. From the job myself and crew did at Germany, we were asked to transfer full-time to Germany. While in Germany, my first son was born. So, when they wanted to send me away for 18 months, I opted to take the early out program they had available for the middle ranks. Upon arriving back in the States with a new start, I was looking for a job. I worked several jobs before I went out on my own and started MDS Upholstery. I specialized in making and repairing items on the 33-foot boats and bigger all along Lake Michigan.
By no means was I looking for other ways to make money. The business was doing very well. At this time is when I was approached and asked, "Mark, you're a sharp guy. Do you look at other ways to make money?" I was introduced to the network marketing plan of Amway. I jumped right in with both feet. Went to every meeting and read every book and listened to a ton of tapes. I did everything my upline told to do. I worked the business for 5 years. Saw some success but never made it to the big time. During this time, my ex-wife and 3 kids moved down to North Carolina. It was killing me being that far away from my kids. Anyone can be a father, but not everyone can be a dad. I packed up and sold everything and moved to North Carolina. Shortly after moving, my group that I worked so hard for eventually one by one quit for one reason or another. For a few years I did nothing but a job. The calling started coming back stronger and stronger. So, I started to look for another opportunity. I also by accident during this time found the love of my life, my wife Tammy. So, we're looking and we find an opportunity. We started working it, and a lot of the training and things I learned while being an independent business owner with Amway came right back to me. There was one thing that kept coming back more and more. There must be another way to do this. So, I dove right in feet first and my checkbook wide open to figure out the another way to do this, that is to become an internet marketer. So, I started reading, learning, and spending a ton of money trying to put it all together so it would work. As time went on, our business wasn't growing that much and we decided to pull the plug. I wasn't going to give up. I was still looking. After about 2 years, I came across a guy named Mike Dillard. Bought his course Magnetic Sponsoring. At the same time, I was finishing up another course called Success University by Matt Morris. So another year went by still educating myself about how to become an internet marketer. One night, I came across a site that was talking about funneling your prospects through a training system, then to your main business. I looked into it and it came out that I found what I was trying to set up by myself 3 years earlier. So I didn't hesitate. I took the 14-day, $1 trial. Since then my business and life have changed in ways that I cannot explain. Have you ever heard of the laws of attraction? Well, the system I use does just that and then some. In a short period of time, Mark WEZYK has become an expert marketer and a leader offline as well as online. Written by Mark WEZYK.